we got pulled over in the car and they found the drugs, the law's going to say, I'm going to plant the drugs on everybody. Yep. Then what happens? Because that 1 second of your life, you done risked your whole life for nothing. Because if she would have never said that it was hers, then guess who would have had a drug case? Me. And guess who was the driver of the car? Me. The laws don't look at it as if saying, okay, if me and Miss Matilda in the car and I'm sitting here and I'm riding dirty and I'm in her car, the law's not going to say, well, Krista, these your drugs? And I say no. And guess what? Matilda going to say it's not hers because it's not hers, it's really mine. But in the long run, who get hit with the drug case? Everybody.
Now, based on this, is number 3 true or false, Brown? False. That you should, if you're a Christian, you're someone who's in the family of God, you're connected with God, you're about producing the influence of positive energy, do you have to have certain friends and associates?
Yes.
All right, you say no?
True. Don't try to change it.
Okay, true, true, true. All right, he question mark. True, false.
I mean, to an extent.
Question mark.
Well, to an extent.
Question mark.
Most of the time, you know when something bad going. I'm not saying like every single time, like you just not gonna know, but like you know when something bad's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So.
How do you know?
I don't know.
I'm kind of old in the group, so I can definitely agree with that. I had a best friend. This dude was my friend. I fought together, did all of that. It's like my best friend. But eventually, after us leaving out to go to school, we just had different views. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to do his thing, I wanted to do mine. And eventually, me growing up and actually getting to see what I want to do with myself and me to being myself, I decided that's not a friend I have to be with. That's why me personally, I like to hang out with family members. If I mess with you, I don't really have too many friends. You can ask Miss Crystal that. If I mess with you, I mess with you. And if I don't, I don't. I'm not a real big friendly person. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that was something I took so many L's just for having this one friend. I thought in my mind, if I take another loss, it's gonna be mine.
Oh, Lord.
You know what I'm saying? If I take another loss, it's gonna be mine because you know what I'm saying? So I mean, I agree with that. I say that's true all the way. I agree with it.
Right now.
Okay. All right. What does the Bible say? How can two walk together except they be in what?
Equally yoked.
In agreement. Another place it says equally yoked. So from a Bible perspective, this one here very much matters. You want to find out that person you're dealing with what they're about. And whatever they're about, you want to be about that same thing. If you're about being bad, make sure they're about being bad too then. If you're about being good and positive, make sure they're about being good and positive. But it's about having people of the same mind working together. Now, you find people who do crime and commit conspiracy. Normally, it's one gangster and a Sunday school teacher and the such and such. They kind of on the same mindset. So that's a true question. Deal with the last one, and then we'll probably have a transition. What's the 4?
Go certain places.
I can't go certain places.
Give me something on that.
You can go wherever you please. That's about how you act.
It's free world.
James said you can do whatever you want to do.
Like you can go wherever you want because it's a free world. You can go wherever you please.
It's how you act wherever you do go. You can't go to some place where you know you're not supposed to be, where it's a bunch of trouble. You just acting wild. If you know you finna get ran up. Like you can't. There's certain ways you gotta act when you go certain places. Like for me, like say if we go. I'm not trying to be like racist or anything, but say if we go to a white side of town like this, all white, I'm gonna be respectful and not just act like some ignorant person because I don't want the white folks to look
when you go to the white side of town, you gonna be respectful.
But you gonna disrespect your own hood? Hold up. You about to get.
I was respectful. I ain't gonna lie, cause I don't be trying to have them people be staring at me, looking at me upside my head. So I'll be extra. I'll open the door for them. I promise I don't be trying to get into it.
This answer for you is false, right? You can go anywhere you want to go.
Anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
You agree with him or you agree with this?
I agree with him.
Okay.
Somebody
You can go anywhere
and be considered.
You agree? You? Anywhere you want to go.
It's about how you act.
Now I'm a fellowship with God, and I can go in Satan's house for a minute.
Yeah, come on, be real.
What you mean?
What does it look like walking into Satan's house?
You said
Go anywhere.
You just let's define what Satan's house is.
That's anywhere.
Let's define what Satan's house is.
We
They
all
don't
know
know.
now. We both know that.
We are.
You have to restrict yourself when you go places. If you know you're gonna go over there and you know that's the bad stuff, why are you gonna go over there and risk it anyway? Because then you can get caught up and then it's on you.
I agree. So
So
you
you
said
that's
true.
true.
You disagree.
So why do y'all go to the teen club?
What about you?
I mean, you can get okay, they can spike your
You
drink.
disagree. You
Like,
disagree.
I mean, you never know. You gotta be careful.
All right, put your hands on there, Jason. We're going to let Brother David recap us, and we're going to transition.
So is that a false? That's a question.
3 minutes, man.
But James said you
Why they go to the teen clubs and the after hours?
TTAB.
Oh, okay. All right. Brother David going to recap a little bit for us. He's going to just kind of give us something to think about.